Right, there we go. Hull break on that dude. There he goes. Okay. Oh, his driver? I'm actually surprised we didn't do more damage than that. I was checking to see if I've got the right ammo loaded. Now, did he fire or was that just artillery? Okay. I should have just went for that. Okay. And I got my barrel. That is not good at all. Well, up into a plane, I suppose. Nope, that's him there. It's a 410. Okay, we got a crown him. He crit me though. This is a Focke-Wulf. Yep. There goes the Dora. I've got some issues with my aircraft right now. We'll try and deal with these planes and then get back and land and get some more armament. And he's gone. Okay. A nice triple kill there. Completely missed my shots on this guy. We got some sparks there. There we go. Passive play happening down here. That's okay. Get rid of that Oswin so we can come back and ground strike a bit better next time. We should be able to hull break them pretty easy. Especially with the rockets. Okay. I thought that was a Nashorn or something. Nope, turns out that was an Oswin too as well. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on the M26 Pershing, but also we're going to throw a little bit of a combo in here as well. We've also got the F8F-1B Bearcat with this gorgeous Jolly Roger camo. Now we already covered the Super Pershing in a previous video. I'll put the link to the description in that below before we get requests for that too. And it's a pretty decent one as well. Now as far as I know, there are 5 variants of the Pershing in game, and this is the most vanilla one along with the Italian version. It of course has the 90mm M3 cannon on it. But one thing compared to the T25, the smaller prototype brother of this vehicle, is it doesn't have a stabilizer. Of course, it has other advantages over the T25, and that comes in the form of its armour. This thing has one very chunky mandlet, and the upper front plate as well is 100mm thick, and it's angled at around 40 degrees. Now this generally isn't enough to stop the long 88 going through, but when you're at range, this is kind of annoying to penetrate. It also has glaringly obvious weak spots as well, one being the MG port, but down here on these turret cheeks, even the Panther can go through us pretty easily. And not to mention, the actual flat part of the mantlet is very weak to German cannons too. But in a brawl head-on, the most common weakness on this thing is where the two front plates meet. The lower front plate and the upper front plate here only have 100mm of armour, and this is how the volumetric armour kind of comes into play, and this is really easy one shot. So ideally we need to be kind of hull down and make sure that we're wobbling our turret around to make sure no one can penetrate these cheeks or the flat spot here as well. Now we do have 500 horsepower, but this tank weighs 42 tons, so it can't really get around the battlefield that quickly, but its mobility is fairly decent. But the reason Allied players really enjoy playing this vehicle is the shell. Now the M82 shot can dispatch Tiger 1s and Panthers with relative ease from the front, but when it comes to King Tigers, this thing really starts to struggle. We do need to load the APCR round if we want to go through the mantlet of a Tiger 2, but if we get a side shot, this thing has 140 grams of explosive mass. And there's a reason why we call this shell the nuke shell. The amount of shrapnel this thing throws off whenever it penetrates an enemy tank is unbelievable. Now I'm sure all you whereabouts have been driving around in your Panthers or your Tigers, and this thing's caught you at an extreme angle and it's just completely nuked your crew inside and send you back to the hangar. And that's really where this thing comes into play. This tank is best played on an aggressive flank, and it can still brawl close quarters as well, as long as you come up against the right vehicles instead of the wrong ones. Now let's check out our plane. This is the Bearcat. This is the F8F variant 1B. This thing has 420mm that we can pretty much top-down pen any vehicle in the game. And we've also got some good armament options for this too. In the listing, we've got the 2 Tiny Tims. We've got 2 500-pound bombs and a 1,000-pound bomb. And if you really want to go suffer, you've got 4 HVARs and a 1,000 or 3 1,000-pound bombs as well. Now for myself personally, I would normally take out the 3 1,000-pounds or the 2 500s and the 1,000. I'm very, very bad at aiming these Tiny Tims. They've got kind of a weird dispersion rate when it comes to firing them, and I still haven't quite got it locked down yet. So bombs it is. And this thing's flight performance is very good. Just check the power on this engine. Almost 3,000 horsepower on WEP, and at 100% throttle we are kicking out 2,300 horsepower. We can chase jets in the vertical, this thing turns very well, it's got very strong flaps, and the guns just absolutely disintegrate anything that touches them. There's no question about it. This is a very nice plane to fly. Okay, let's hop into some games and see how we can do. Alright, Mozdok. We're in a full down tier. We've got good potential to do well here. Only unfortunate thing about the Persian is it's not slow by any means, but it's definitely not fast. And traversing up hills and things, that's really where this thing starts to struggle. I want to try and get up to B, just to control the mid section of the map. I've got vehicles I need to be really concerned about in Germany, and the main thing that's the scary one for me is the fast boys with high pen rounds, and that's going to be the Walker Bulldog, and as well, we got the Ferdies and the Jagdpanthers. They're going to be issues at long range, so the closer I can get to the battle, actually the better I'm going to be able to do. Now we got Russia on our side, which is definitely a bonus. Those guys are pretty mobile as well, especially across terrain like this. And yeah, we're kind of set up for a good match. Okay, this game was small, but now it's getting a little bit better. Well, we got France as well. No, this is definitely a lineup. This is definitely a lineup. We got all the counters to Germany all on one side. I'm gonna drop Arte over on C. We should get a few hits over there and identify what we're up against. And we got a couple of movers across this way. That might be... I mean, that's a Panther, but what's behind them? A good shot there, but the turret ring took it most of the shrapnel. So he's just going to stop. And again. He's not repairing there, is he? Surely not. Yes, he is. Now that M18 over there is an issue. What was that actually? Maybe it wasn't an M18. That might be a Japanese vehicle that I can't really identify properly. Could be a problem. Okay. We are right above him, so that was an easy one. What is this? He's backing up. I don't want to set up here while that thing's over there because I don't know what it is. I can kind of see him-ish. What is this thing? Pretty fast. It could be a Japanese Bulldog, but I don't know. I would have recognized that, I think, if... What are you, dude? Oh, it's the little... It's the baby tiger. I don't want to completely ignore him, but at the same time, he can definitely pen me through the side. He's doing a really good job right now. I can't actually push up there with him being there. Tiger on my right. Oh. That needs to go. I don't want him over there. That could change the tide of the battle. There's another one back there too. Panzer 470. He spotted me. I want to back up. I'm gonna let him get some ground. I was a bit too... What's the word I'm looking for? Stupid. I thought he wouldn't see me and then just continue driving, but I was definitely mistaken. That baby tiger's a pest, dude. An absolute pest. Still lobbing shots over here. Panzer 470 is waiting on me. Goodbye, Tigor. Oh, he's shooting this M18 now. I missed him too. Okay, we got an SA-50 there now as well. Panzer 470 just took out our M18. There's a Hori prototype here. Okay, that is... Yeah, that's not what you want to hear. Or see, I mean... Panzer 470 is still waiting on that. Hell, he's going to be a really hard thing to kill at that angle. I've got a sneaking suspicion that little Panzer is going to give me the most grief out of everybody that's on the... in this match right now. If he wasn't there, I'd have been able to move a bit more, with a bit more flexibility. Okay, that didn't feel good. He's dead. Right, Panzer 470 is one of the last things to deal with on this side. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, well at least it lets us in our plane. Okay, our priority is that Hori. I'm gonna just keep altitude here. There's a couple of enemy planes up. I don't have the confidence in this thing. We're on the C cap though. If we keep... Oh, there's something on C with our team. No, that's friendly. This plane's coming for me maybe? Oh, I see him. Yeah, okay. I got lucky seeing him actually. Well, that's scary. We got a lot of ordnance on our plane right now. Got his wingtip off. That's a decent enough shot. Oh, there's a Hori there. Should have got my bombs off there, but nope. Wasn't paying attention too well. Right, I might try and line up for 2 bomb runs. This dude being obvious. He has to go, dude. He has to go. Oh yes, you love to see it. Oh no, this is problematic. I'm gonna try and get myself out of here rather than go back over the battlefield. Okay, we got that one plane, 2 really good bomb kills. There's another aircraft somewhere unless he's crashed. B-25, sorry. This is looking very good right now. Oh, we got an aircraft coming in. I want to try and get some speed. We cannot rely on that to stay alive. He's coming straight down for me. I'm dead. This is not ideal. Got his fuselage. Let's bring him over this M16. I know when I can't win a fight. And this is definitely one of those times. Oh, it's an M15. He's reloading now. I'll take this dude in a head on, no problem. I just don't want to end up in a turn fight with him, that's for sure. Okay, yep. Done. Another plane coming in. Two actually, one's coming in off the airfield. But it looks like we're going to pick this game up. We'll go for a head on. Just because there's not much time left. There's one. And the other one's down here somewhere. The game is over. Alright, 10 kills, I'll definitely take that. Alright, single cap Karelia. This is the 6th time now I've had this map. I've left every other time now, and it's taken me an hour. Just sitting at my desk watching YouTube videos. I just don't want to play this map at all. Played it the last video I just put out about the Vickers. And I try and feature a bit of map variety, but when you've had this 6 times in a row in the past hour, I just gotta take it, I think. I've been cursed. That's a bulldog firing 50s. He's probably gonna come back now and kill me in a narval or something. He's got shot and setting fire. Okay. I was gonna wait till we were reloaded, but it's gonna do a lot of damage to my engine and transmission and stuff by the looks of it. And that we don't want. If it goes orange, we're gonna be even slower for the rest of the game, and I won't have a chance to repair it. Something's right on top of me here. Well, I got lucky there. That guy wasn't looking my way. 105 Tiger. Sweden boy. Okay. Luckily the only thing it's actually... Oh, what the hell? The only thing that could have killed us was that tiger that whipped his shot on me. Radiator and fuel tank. I didn't get his injured, unfortunately. I'm just going to back up here a little bit. Oh, we're okay, I think, on that side. T-44 can't get to the cap. We got a bulldog coming this way. He's just gone down that hill. Tiger 2 still there as well. Did he pop smoke? No. A couple of targets over this way. That is an enemy there. That is a proper tiger. Okay, he's dead. Something's direct to my left. Okay, that other tiger's gone on to other things now. I just seen him drive away. This other tiger, this tiger 2 right next to me though. Oh my god, dude, this artillery. Here comes the bulldog. Okay. Is that tiger pushing? Yeah, he is. Or an APCR? Okay, we got his cannon barrel. Back to APHE. Yeah, I expected that to happen. What is he doing? Oh. Well, that was frightening. I don't know how I hit his barrel, but we did. That shell just loaded in time as well. This tiger's still here. No, don't hit rocks. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, okay. I never even seen or heard that M48. Alright, okay. Well, I'm happy with the 6 kills that I got. Especially with that tiger. Yeah, I've gone with the heavier bombs. Which doesn't look like it was a good choice. Is this a 410? Mm-hmm. Okay, we set him on fire. Let's keep going here. GPZ 45 here. Okay, we got some shots through the side. He's dead now too. Dude, will you just burn to death, please? Nope, he's not going to. Right, we're just gonna nose away until finally his engines decide to die. Or that AD4 comes in. I know when something's too risky, and that's too risky. I'm not gonna take 2 head-ons with the same dude. Right, he's run out of fuel. We should have more power than him. And even though we're carrying extra weight, we should pull away. AD4 isn't coming, that's okay. If he's ground pounding, he's ground pounding. This thing's gonna die. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. Wow. That was pretty scary. We've got plenty of enemies left. That thing's definitely gonna spawn. I wanna see 8 Quellians. 14 Oswin 2s and 17 Whirlwinds, even though it's only like 12v12. Oh, we got multiple targets here. Let's get the heavier guy out first. There's one. So something got on the ACAT, but they're now not there. We prioritise helping this T20. Panther 2. Only got a critical hit on him. Now, let's get away from this Quellian or whatever it is. Enemy air coming in. Looks like a fighter. Yep, getting hit by the SPAA. That's gonna make me turn like a brick. I'm already dead. I feel like I've got no engine power. But my my plane looks like, in the bottom left, kind of looks like a bag of Skittles that's been left out to melt in the sun. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead without this plane even coming in. There's no way I'm going to survive this. Oh, the 109 got the kill too. Oh, GG, I guess. Alright, we're on Normandy. I don't really expect to do well on this map. The kind of mid-range engagements that I like to do in the Pershing, there's not really very many of those without getting flanked in open areas that we can do. We can't really rely on our armour close range either, but I think I'm going to have to stick to round about the town and stuff. This isn't up tier though, so we're going to be facing King Daggers everywhere. Plus the Pasta boys are going to be out in force with their super wheelie recoilless rifle dudes. God, this thing really feels like paper. And I'd much rather have a fast paper tank than a slow one. I knew I didn't like the Pershing, but I had no idea that I hated it until I started playing this thing today. I'd much rather up tier the 5.0 76 cast hull Sherman to this battle rating than use this thing for sure. I think a lot of people ask me why I don't have it in my lineup, but the lack of short stabilizer and how slow it is. I don't like this 90mm. There's times where I've hit flat angles like head on and it's just not gone through. There's so many reasons I don't like the Pershing, and it's just it's a whole bunch of things rolled up into one, really. The reload as well isn't as good as the Shermans, and that's a big deciding factor as well. Oh, he got. Okay. Might get a nasty flank going on here, which would be nice. I'm expecting a Tiger 2P to pop up anywhere sometime soon.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
There we go. That's exactly why I don't like the 90. Exactly the reason why I don't like the 90. And again. And now I'm dead. Nothing there. There goes my barrel now as well. So yeah, I don't know if it's an issue that's universal with all 90mm, or it's just this particular one. How long is this reload going? Oh, okay. That's a long time to repair a barrel. You got my breach now. But yeah, bounced 3 shots off this King Tiger that really shouldn't have bounced. But there you go. Welcome to the Pershing versus King Tiger conundrum. Now I don't know if Gaijin have nerfed the 90mm and no one's noticed, but like the past like 2 weeks I've been bringing out Pershing and Super Pershing, like not going through this side. I mean that Tiger obviously has the track armour on top, but it's got nowhere near the amount of thickness to stop that round going through. But what I mean is, I've bounced off the side of RU-251s where the shells just disappeared, like that, where it just says non-pen, Panthers, and I don't mean like silly angles and stuff. I mean really flat on. Whereas the 76 doesn't do that. I don't understand this. I don't understand it at all. Yeah, that's the reason I don't play it. I think it's a rubbish tank. And it's maybe not the tank's fault. We can come back to that Panther later. With cannons, I think. I'd rather find a bigger target for these bombs for sure. Like this guy. There's two there as well. I think I'll try. I need to be careful of these cables. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a bug with the 90mm. Especially since these balloons don't seem to exist. I have to prioritise this Tiger with my bomb. I can definitely kill this Panther with my cannons. He just got machine gunned. A little bit. That's a Quellian though. Okay, we got him on fire and his breach is out. I'm gonna try and get away from this SPAA firing at me. What the hell is that noise? It's weird, it sounded like a missile or something. Okay, that Panther's dead. Right, what is on the sea cap? Panther. Okay, down he goes. You got the cab though. Make him back in a plane. Didn't quite get him. Got most of his crew though. Just need to take one more out. Oh, he burned to death. Good. See a bulldog down there. Multiple dudes on this corner. Who's helping his buddy repair? 182 rounds left. We've done an incredible amount of damage in our plane for sure. That looks like another Panther down here too. There we go. And that is Italian Pershing. 56 rounds left to deal with an aircraft. This is my last spawn. I could maybe land on the carrier rather than engage. Oh, there's two aircraft here. That's a twin prop and that's a fighter. Have to play this kind of sneaky. I'm confident in the guns, but I'm not confident in my aim. Got a Spitfire coming in. If I can stay behind this fighter until the Spitfire comes in, maybe able to get the Spitfire to kill these dudes for us. This guy's going for the AD4. Oh, nice, dude. Okay. That's very good. Okay, I got him crit. Could be tail. Yeah, tail's gone. Spitfire got him though. Right, okay. Let's go back to the airfield. I don't think this game's over quite yet. Well, that's not good. So there we have the vanilla Pershing. And if I was to make a list of my top 5 least favourite tanks, this would be very close to position number 1. I really don't like the speed of this thing. I don't like the gun. I don't like the armor. There's really nothing at all that I like about the standard Pershing. But when it comes to the Super Pershing, it's a completely different story. I like the armor on the Super Pershing. Sure, it's got the same sort of turret cheek weak spots as this thing does, but I can more reliably depend on its gun. And I can depend on its armor a little bit more. And there's not much mobility hit on the Super Pershing either. I'd much rather bring out, like I said, I would rather bring out stuff that's at 5.7 or even at 5.0, like this lineup here. The Walker Bulldog is definitely a much better choice for me for around about this battle rating. I have more faith in APDS. I like its mobility better. It's got pretty much the same gun handling, and it can't take a hit either, much like this thing. I'm actually relieved that I don't have to play this tank anymore. We'll definitely look at the Italian version, which I feel like has much better matchmaking than this version does, and you're facing allied vehicles that don't really know how to deal with you very well. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to doing the Italian one, just never gonna play this thing for a long time. On the flip side though, the Bearcat is just an awesome machine. I really enjoy flying this thing. It flies really well. It just feels like a buffalo that's been injected with like shark testosterone and you get to carry much bigger bombs. Yeah, this thing is pretty sick. Anyway, that's me done for today. Thank you guys for watching. Much love and bye-bye.